Lauren Sanchez Bezos, allegedly, we'll say for now, stole your children's book idea and is now trying to peddle it off as her own.
Well, there's multiple books in it.
Okay.
I was Lauren's private yoga teacher for almost 4 years and close
Right.
friends. She loved my business. She wanted to partner. We met at Extra TV. We met at her home. She signed an NDA. I was, trying to get her a lingerie line. We were talking about doing a 21-day fitness program together. She loved my children's books. Her kids had all my books. She had all my activewear. But something happened. We had a falling out at her 40th birthday party. And I really didn't have much capacity for her at that time. And so the next day I just drove to her house. I wrote her a check for the remaining 3 sessions that she had. And I just said, I don't deserve to be treated this way. And that was it. So she has held this resentment against me since, this personal vendetta. How dare you quit working for me? And so I was taking time to try to heal, and I opened up a yoga studio, and she just could never let it go. Flash forward 2019, she came to my studio, and I have the security footage. The first thing she says, she points to my books on the display. She's like, I know her. I have these books. And we hugged, we talked a little bit. It seemed like, oh, okay. I was happy for her, truly. She looked different. She looked like she was happy with Jeff. So I created the As I Am girls, and it took me 20 years to fully create these characters. And so each year I would release a new book. And that year in 2022, I was releasing Dharma Kitty Goes to Mars. And it was about this cat, and the As I Am girls are this multicultural group of girls that support the sustainable aspects of the planet and the world. And they go to space, they go to the ocean, they go to the rainforest, and they're teaching kids about these healthy ways of being. That year, I was releasing Dharma Kitty Goes to Mars. And I thought, how great. All of my books gave to a charity, right, and gave back. So I reached out to Lauren and I said, why don't we partner with the Bezos Earth Fund, kind of get back to these conversations about partnering that we had. And I shared with her my Niama doll, which is from Brazil, and that story about the rainforest. And then my book about the cat that goes to Mars.
Right.
And she doesn't reply to me. But instead, 6 months later, in a Vogue magazine article, she states that she's going to write a children's book about a fly astronaut who becomes an environmentalist. So now these are the 2 characters that I just emailed and messaged her about. So not only, so then she gets herself a book deal based on my brand idea and all of this. And then she had to go back to the source because she doesn't know how to write a book. So then she actually mimics my exact story. I issued her a cease and desist 6 months before it published. And then they tried to change it a little bit to make it a bit different enough. And I actually have a declaration from her manager, which I will read to you, where he said he was in a room and she said, I just have to change it enough so she doesn't sue me.